April 27. I remember that day.
Midday comes and pretty much everything goes black.
There was houses gone that you didn't even know there was a house in place there.
It's a day many of us remember. Today marks 15 years since a deadly tornado outbreak killed hundreds and changed the lives of thousands across North Alabama. On April 27, 2011, 39 tornadoes moved through the Tennessee Valley, including 3 EF5 tornadoes. 253 people died statewide, with nearly 100 people losing their lives here in the Tennessee Valley. The storms reduced houses, businesses, community centers, and even schools to rubble. In Phil Campbell, the local elementary and high schools were severely damaged, forcing students to finish the school year at a local college, and the next 3 years learning from 27 mobile units. Phil Campbell remembers the lives lost with a memorial at the elementary school and another memorial at Phil Campbell Memorial Park, remembering all 27 lives claimed by just one tornado. Coleman County was struck by multiple tornadoes during the outbreak as well. Downtown Coleman, Holly Pond, and Rainsville all saw extensive damage. Officials in Coleman said the aftermath quickly became a moment of unity as residents worked together to begin recovery efforts. The Coleman Police Department posted on social media today, reflecting on the tornado, saying, quote, "We will never forget what we faced, but more importantly, we will never forget how we came together and overcame it." 15 years later, the landscape of North Alabama looks very different from that Wednesday in 2011. Homes have been rebuilt, new businesses stand where debris once lay, and the scars on the surface have largely faded. Today is about the stories of survival and seeing how far we've come since the largest tornado outbreak in our state's history. I spoke with Don Webster with HEMC, who told us what this day was like for first responders and the challenges they faced. The streets and communities like Harvest today stand in stark contrast to the chaos of April 27, 2011. While the wind and the damage were devastating, Don Webster with HEMC says it was what happened after the storms passed that created a new crisis.
We've experienced tornadoes, but a true blackout from power loss for an extended period of time. I mean, we may have a power outage for, 4, 5, 6 hours, but for that long, it was an eye-opener.
That blackout lasted for days. First responders weren't just treating storm injuries. They were racing to help patients with medical devices which suddenly had no power. The desperation for basic necessities brought the community together. Webster recalls neighbors helping to move debris and grilling food before it spoiled, a resilience echoed by state leaders today. Senator Katie Britt and Congressman Robert Adderholt both released statements today honoring the 253 lives lost. But for Webster, the lesson that lasted for him is to be prepared.
Take heed of the warnings and the watches when they're predicting and saying we've got bad weather tonight after midnight till early in the morning. Make sure that registers with you. Just don't shrug it off, say it ain't gonna happen to me.
15 years later, Alabama remains vigilant, proving that while the wind can destroy buildings, it cannot break the spirit of the Tennessee Valley. It's a day that changed Alabama forever, but the aftermath also highlighted the unbelievable compassion of neighbors can have for one another during disasters. On Saturday, residents in DeKalb County gathered at the county memorial to remember the 35 people they lost during the tragedy. Leaders say the anniversary is not only about reflection, but also resilience, highlighting how neighbors came together in the aftermath to help one another rebuild. The event also focused on preparedness, with weather radios given away and officials urging residents to stay alert during severe weather season. For a look back at our historical coverage of the 2011 tornado outbreak, go to Fox 54 Plus, download on your TV and watch for free.